Hey, what's up? Um, yeah, I'm doing like a really quick live. I just kind of want to go live like at least once. Um, Probably not gonna be live very long, but yeah, I'm in Florida. Yeah, you know the situation. Probably just sidewalk. I don't know. I just put my mom in bed, so you know couldn't sleep. So I'm just gonna walk outside for a little bit. Not very long. I don't want to make this live longer than I don't even know, like half an hour to an hour. Like if I have to even end it abruptly, I will. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it was kind of like a yeah. It was really tragic. It was like a complicated thing with my mom. Um, because she was like across the country, and I wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I'll just kind of say it was complicated before. Like we weren't. I guess I don't know. I guess quote unquote estranged for a couple years. I guess years. I mean, and I found out basically I got contacted through a relative that was very close to my mom. You know, I think they said like hi on Facebook or something, and it was like or like call me, and uh and I kind of thought like it was just my mom like gonna reconnect with me, but I it was it was I don't know, but I kind of had like a bad feeling, and then I found out that the situation. But yeah, I kind of had a lot of time to have like closure and everything. Um, like I do take peace in knowing that because I'm here, she's not gonna be in a hospital, and she's not gonna go out alone. So I really did get my closure, and everything. Um, but it's bad. It's stage 4. It's in the bones, and you know that's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I kind of usually don't like. I mean, I kind of hate to like say things like that are you know like sad, but like I kind of just at the same time do say what's on my mind, and that is. I mean, usually it's kind of like other shits, like sometimes community shit and this and that. But um, but it's like that. This is on my mind now. But yeah, but I mean, actually, I don't really feel bad because I actually did everything I could to be in her life and everything before, but it just kind of didn't happen. Like, because I did make a lot of attempts, like, to be in her life and everything. But all of her like info and everything changed. But that was kind of what happened. But yeah, it's like it's crazy. It's like I feel like I'm almost like a feel like almost like a nurse. Like I have like a schedule. Like I have a schedule of giving medicine. Um, I'm a primary caretaker right now. Unless both parents, never easy. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, and I really, yeah, never would have thought like anywhere near this young. I mean, either that I would that I would lose a parent. I mean, but yeah, I do feel I have closure and everything. It took a while to process, but it's like all I can. It's like that. Like what I can't change is that the end is coming, but what I can change is you know um that she won't be alone. There is actually other family here and everything, and that's kind of the situation. And it's like the things I can change, I did change. So you know, that's kind of it. Your else's team, the selfless thing could do for her. Yeah, I mean, the way I think about it is, it's like it's I mean, it's a very tough thing to do, but still, it's like given I know the situation and the finality of it, it's like I want to make it count. So I don't. I just kind of it's kind of weird where like I just don't mind it. I don't know. Like all that stuff kind of goes away where it's like it is very tough to do. But it's yeah. But yeah, I didn't want to make it like that. I just kind of saw like there was another stream. I kind of just stumbled to the locksmith stream and it was just like there was nothing going on there. So you know, thought I'd make it a little interesting. I think I'm gonna share the link. Nah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Let me see if I can pin the link. Where I don't know what I'm doing. I went to incognito. What the hell? Uh, yeah, I'll definitely be back. In mass. Um, you know, but it's like when I do fly it back, it'll be after the end. You know what I mean? Wonder when Nevermore shall appear again. Yeah, I don't really get it. I mean, like I think he was trying. It's like he was framing it as if he was making like some kind of edgy joke, but like the issue of child porn is not funny. Like I'm not even one to be like, oh, that's not funny. Like but child porn is not funny. Like saying like, oh, we went into like a circle jerk. That is not funny. That's gross. Yeah, and I was actually gonna kind of like keep it under wraps. Like I kind of said something about that I was caring for a family member. But somehow, and I don't know how, because I never made it public or anything. Um, Ed somehow knew, and he said something like "take care of your mom," and he said it in a way where it sounded like I'm not taking care of my mom. because I was on a panel, but I have been. But other than that, I wouldn't have even made it public. I just kind of said, that I'll probably be away for a while. But, you know, yeah, I jump topics a lot. So it's kind of like now that it is, though, I'll just kind of say what the situation is, might as well. I really the Vic, no. You all must be pushing the red button. We're waiting on you. Yeah, it's kind of shitty though. It's like right when I'm like starting to, get back up from another situation hits me. I don't know. It's kind of where I'm at. I thought Florida's only an hour ahead. How is it daylight here? It's not daylight. I'm not gonna like. I'm actually pointing the uh phone to the ground, but it's nighttime. It's 2:56 a.m. and it's very much dark. I'm just not like doxing the location. I mean, I dox the hell out of myself when if it's just me, but clearly it's not. I'm not at my place, so you know. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, no, I will say though, I really feel like I have I had like even though I didn't make it public, until it was like up until I was kind of forced to because Ed made it public for me. It was actually like all my, friends have definitely given me, tons and tons of support you know, and yeah, I'm grateful for that. Yeah, it's a relay, it's not the sun. It is dark. Yeah, kind of actually, now that I think of it, it does kind of look like the sun zone and everything, but yeah. Um, but yeah, I am right under streetlight though. I should have just lied and said I was like in, just throw people off and say it's like somehow daylight and just confuse people. It does look like daylight. It really does. They would think you're in Japan or maybe Europe. They would be like daylight now. When you go to Alaska, right? Yeah, that's an interesting thing. There's certain places in the world, I think, like even the North Pole, where it'll be daylight nonstop. It'll be daylight at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. and it'll just be daylight, you know. I always wanted to go to a place like that just to visit. Why are you sitting on a curb? Um, well, I didn't want to get like too close to. It's kind of like I'm far enough so my mom's not like gonna hear me or anything, and I'm close enough so that I can, you know, be close enough to where I should be. If I was in Japan, he would be driving teeny tiny compact car, chasing birds through falling cherry blossom blooms. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Let's get daylight 24/7 for a few months of the year. Yep. That's actually like 100 degrees. Um, but I don't know. I'm kind of immune to heat, so I don't really feel it. But strikes right now. I just had a coworker get back from Alaska. She drank too much because it stayed late out. Yeah, it'll stay 5 p.m. That messed up her sleeping pattern. Yeah, the thing is, I don't even need it to be 24/7 daylight to have my sleeping pattern messed up. Yep, I flew here. I took a one away because I don't know when I'm coming back. Um, yeah, it's kind of a good system where if like something goes wrong, Um, I'm able to call like the nurses like 24/7, and if something like goes wrong, like they'll actually show up. But I kind of am actually in the hang of it. Maybe I can just stream. Yeah, it's just like a shit show. It's like, yeah, that was a shit show, the Locksmith stream. I was gonna say stop in Georgia on your way back, but that would be costly since you're flying. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how that would work if it's like there was a layover or something in Georgia. I don't know. There was a lot of layovers on the way, or I guess that's a word. I don't know. Which up in 9,000. Is Christy just Colfax in a wig? Yeah, they had the dream team up. It was Meow, Christy, Locksmith, Ed was there. The drunk British guy. Or Irish guy, whatever. Same thing. I'm Irish, so I can say that. I have an Irish pass. Did Locksmith have a follow up to bring it tonight? Yeah, remember I was kind of confused. I thought it was like I was half asleep when it happened, but I kind of in my because like I'm like on like a very strict schedule. So as I was napping, there was like I think there was a live between yeah, and I don't really want to get in the middle of that, but Cam and John Davis or something like I saw that today. I don't know. That's the only notable thing I remember. But I didn't understand any of that. That's called a Mexican standoff. Girls can take a hike. Could you read a novel without eyes? I don't think you could even. I don't think so. No, that wouldn't make sense. You've done it without using the letter E. I don't even want to know how that happened. Did chat freeze or something? Oh, let me try. Christy could have went on the panel hosted by NVCAP. Yet she went on a panel hosted by Locke. There she spoke about thesis of mole, and the food south of the border. Yeah, nah. I mean, a lot of the topics are I don't find interesting on Lux. And they say like, and then they'll say like, well, if you don't like it, then get out or something like that. I really don't know, and that's what I did. So I made a better one. Nah, panels are not good when JT is on them. I get particularly annoyed because I think he just tries to have like an edgy tone, and then just rambles about nothing, and that's all that gets accomplished. JT is a spaz. I agree. And let me just say, I talk like this, and I don't know why I talk like this. And then it'll just ramble about like random things. Like you could just have a panel by himself, and it would just be, I don't know, about nothing. Yeah, I'm afraid to ask what happened with the Cam and John Davis thing. I will say I kind of I heard it when I was half asleep, but I didn't know what I was hearing at all. The JD Cam feud was a hot potato. No one W to provoke that guy. Okay, so I'll just say this, and I'll kind of. I think I can say. I'll just say this. Is I was like really confused by that because literally Cam kind of just said something to the effect like he basically said a lot of the things that he said on the stream, but what he said to me was like, yeah, I'm kind of just trying to find some stuff out about such and such, but I'm keeping under wraps until I have the full information. And then it kind of there was a stream about it with all the information, so I was like, that's kind of what confused me. I don't know. And then and then I would go to JD. Then I would go to JD, and I would hear kind of I don't know. Just I'm not really. I kind of like I'm kind of out of the loop a little bit, so I don't know fully what it's about. I joined Cam's stream today in the middle and asked what was going on, but no one answered, so I left. I didn't really know what was going on either. I had a briefing of it, but I even kind of had like a little bit of a heads up about kind of what was going on regarding the topic, but I was still confused. Um, I don't think that's good at all. Like I wouldn't team up with Edward at all. I mean, Edward is I. The thing is, like, I'll say, like, there's a difference between what I know is true based on evidence that, like, I know is true. Like, I can't say he's been convicted in court. I can't say he's been charged. Um, but based on him being, a suspect and all the other things, I think he's guilty. And when I say I think, it's kind of more than that. Where you know, it's kind of just my. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think he's guilty. But when I say I think, it's not even like with much uncertainty. But I just can't say that, I have like I guess I'm trying to differentiate between, like a shut case or like, convicted in court and such. But, you know, but based and what I think. But yeah, it's like if he's doing that though, like jerking off to little kids, like that's the worst. That's the most heinous crime. And you know, that's why I said um, like he's religious. So if he believes in his religion, then he can burn in hell. I'm talking about Ed, by the way. But I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I kind of would just say it would cringe at anyone like working with him. But you know, that's pretty much what it is. Guilty or not, he came here with that. Tells you all I need. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that he says he explained before is that there's nothing that can get past um like telling no one, because he actually what it was true is he told like a very select few but that there was a raid, but he never said that it involved CP. Never. He never said that. And the fact that he told no one, no one, no one either means he's guilty, which very likely, I think, in my opinion, I stress, or he's like cover, or like best case scenario, he's like totally looking the other way of his brother, which you know, that's bad in of itself. Like, there's no good answer there. Thank God his mother raided for CP. Yeah. Yeah, then he says like on panel. I really don't. I've been kind of like thinking about like how would he know, but I don't know. It's what it is. I was gonna kind of like say in general what's going on like after, but um, yeah. But we said like take care of your mom. Like I mean, like if he did actually say he took care of his dad, one I don't really believe that he was like any kind of like primary caretaker. Like maybe he visited his dad in the hospital or something. Um, twice or something. But like if he knows anything about like hospice care or anything, is that they need a lot of sleep, and it'll actually shorten their life if you in any kind of way interrupt that. So take care as in, what? Like, are you weirdo people that like JD and Vic need mental help? God's Ed and strapped a bomb to himself, and to blow up the Earth. That thing can't exist here, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I think. I mean, and then he tried to make it sound. If you notice, he tried to make it sound like he was like, "Yeah, bro, just you gotta focus on other things, man. You gotta be positive, and you gotta just, maybe you shouldn't be on panel, man. Reassess." That's like how he like said he meant it, but no, obviously his tone and everything said like literally read after he said take care of your mom, he said motherfucker. So it's like how like this it kind of just ruins the room for interpretation to kind of mean that it was like, meant in a bad way. Like you don't say motherfucker and as a term of there's no positive way to say that. He literally said, "Take care of your mom, motherfucker." That's what he said. Um, you can go back. Yeah, but honestly though, I kind of do look down on like people that associate with them, whatever, because I mean they're either idiots, like where if they believe anything he said, like if it's like Bill, like if they believe anything either Bill or Ed says, like I just think they're stupid. Like if like they genuinely believe it, um, or they just are weirdly looking the other way, or whatever it is, and it's kind of like why would that be true, and it's just kind of not like it's just it's unprincipled. I don't know. I mean, just this point is fuck at all the people in chat welcoming him back. Yeah, and this is whole thing. He said he's leaving the community. He's leaving the community. This whole thing about him leaving the community. Has he left the community? He was just on a lock panel. There's almost 200 people in there. Yeah. Welcome back from jail, bro. To have you back. It's like a typical community thing. He was away because he was literally restrained in a cage, right? That's why he was away, because he was like literally restrained in a cage. Other than that, he was calling calling people in the community, and then like almost like the minute he gets back, he pulls like an I'm leaving the community, and then he's still here, stinking up the place. And then you feel like all him and Christy, Angela G want is to be accepted and be able to chat and go on any panel. They are shunned. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, which again, like a lot of kind of like all of that situation was not something that I really made public. Um it got made public for me by Ed. So if you're wondering like, yeah, I probably haven't heard anything about that, that's because I haven't, made it like public. Um yeah, they gotta I don't know, I mean, I kind of they gotta find a cure for cancer. I mean, there's so many people in my family that have died of cancer. So many people. And the worst part is I actually did kind of a good amount of searching. Like I saw like something about nanobots finding the cure for cancer, or you know, like where as long if we can make them small enough, they can maybe kill the cancer cells and this and that, and then something to strengthen the immune system. But all we got is fucking chemotherapy. Um, which is bullshit. It basically shrinks a tumor by putting it in a microwave. You know, and it's kind of like the standard shit. Like it's chemo or an operation, and then it's like, oh well, because like any of the new and innovative stuff, the insurance isn't going to cover. Yeah, I think what people should do is like if they have like cancer in their genes or whatever, is like just save up like a good amount of money, and if you get it, don't take chemo and just look for alternative methods and just roll the dice. Because like I don't know, I mean, I've seen what chemo does. It just makes it's like you have this crazy disease, deteriorating disease, and all it does is weaken your immune system. It kicks the shit out of your immune system. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Katie. How this prostate cancer is spread to other organs. They're starting chemotherapy next week. We just found out Friday. Yeah, but it's like if you it's like all these new and innovative approaches where we probably already have the cure for cancer. The fucking insurance companies are gonna get in the way. So I mean, I guess like a lot of people get like whole strung up on capitalism and this and that, and but it's like at a certain, it's like there should be a balance where it's like we should make it so that people that can have access to the best solution to a very aggressive disease. It's like good capitalism is like maybe like a 7-Eleven. You buy stuff and it might keep a business in business. You get something you want, and then that that place stays in business. No harm, no foul. Or like or supporting a predator catcher on locals. You're buying catcher content, and it kind of keeps it running. But for insurance, it's just like all they'll do is like making it so that though it literally is to make it so that they profit. And I'm pretty sure how it works. If a company goes public, they actually have a legal obligation to go public. I mean, no, to profit. And then we wonder why all these like so it's like if you think about it, all of these like innovative approaches we could have applied. It's like we tell ourselves that it's all about um it's all about like, oh, we just haven't got there yet, the cure for cancer. No, we got there yet. It's just we don't have it at our disposal because we're not like a rich Saudi king or rich Saudi prince. We're not millionaires or billionaires. Yeah. Cancer runs in my family too. My mom beat cancer 2 years ago. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I almost kind of feel like I shouldn't talk about it now, but basically, it's like the kind of cancer is like it's a cancer that you won't come back from. Like my family situation is the cancer you won't come back from, and it's in the bones and stage 4, and it's just the end of life stage now. Mom did intense radiation treatments for 5 weeks. She would go 3 times a week. Every cancer, I would really hope one of those 5-minute cancer stains I heard about not too long ago. I mean, one thing for sure is I wouldn't get chemo. I would refuse chemo. I would not get chemo. Every doctor in the world could tell me to get chemo. I would not get chemo. There's no harm in telling a doctor that they're wrong. Change my mind. Don't worry about other people. Should worry about yourself. Like Nanya comes into this community and thinks she knows everything. All she does is start drama. Her kid probably knows every swear word going. I'm not really sure what your point is. I mean, I think everyone like every kid kind of knows every swear word. I don't know what that has to do with. Yeah, no, honestly, I would say this. I would say this. Like, I don't know why I'm kind of jumping topics, but it's like words are words. I mean, if I were to like, if there's like a kid to be raised or whatever, like, I would want the kid to, maybe treat people well, not like worry about words. I mean, it might be like not a good thing if they say bad words, but the better thing is to, have ethics, morals, you know, like words are words. Yeah, and I think anyone who really gets like hung up on words, I genuinely don't take them seriously. My kid's almost grown, of course. He does, you dumb bitch. Everyone does. Everyone knows all the swears. I can't remember when I didn't know all the swears. Imagine going to Harvard Medicine and some shit just to have Ryan refuse the treatment you recommend. Yep, I will happily. Yeah, because all they'll do is they're trained to fuck over patients. I will tell them to go fuck themselves because none of that chemo shit works. Absolutely, I'll be the difficult patient. I know, because it's like walking into a microwave. Like, hell no. That's exactly what I would do. All the stuff I do in start drama, and the best thing you can tag me for is my kids knowing curse words. Yeah, that literally that would be also literally every single parent has their kids knowing curse words. if they're like 4 and up. Every single parent, like all the parents. If they didn't, that would kind of be weird. Like I don't know what kind of like Romney shit that would be. Radiation took a toll on my mom. Yeah, it's radiation. And I kind of usually like and I wasn't like, too against like the vaccine when it came out, but it's like then all of a sudden out of nowhere, like I started getting seizures and shit, like that I didn't even believe I was having because like it changes your DNA. So it was like a bunch of shit that like we shouldn't really just let people just push all these treatments on us, and we should actually critically think. What do, Koopa? Yeah, yeah, I wanted to actually send you a lot of stuff for editing. I want Koopa to be my editor. Yeah, and check out Koopa, by the way. TV, it's 2:30. Bars just cleared out. It's the most profitable time of day. 2:30. Oh, oh, I misread that. Yeah, that was a failure attempt. Yeah, I got some pretty cool poll questions in my community post I just made. Everyone go vote after Ryan's stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also, I mean, I only see the news now because of where I'm at. Like I never watch like TV or the news. But fucking Chris Christie keeps popping up, and fuck that guy. Don't let that clown run anything. Um, you know, yeah, yeah. We got a good amount of people engaged at 3:40 a.m. Does anyone know there's a limit of how many community posts you can make in a 24-hour period? YouTube says they limit how many, but they don't specify what the max limit is. I never heard of that. I don't know. I don't really make a lot of them. I kind of like if I do, I kind of never ran into the issue where I don't think I have ever ran into an issue where I want to make more than like two a day. I mean, so I don't know. I never heard of that though. What the hell does that mean? I live in Western Europe, Australia region. Those are different continents. Like I don't know if you mean Austria, but I don't know. I don't get it. Or maybe that was a joke and I just didn't pick up on it. Canadian royalty couldn't be more peasant, like if they tried. Yeah. As a displaced Canadian, I'm embarrassed by Canadian royalty. I posted 4 poll posts back. Like I've been voting on them actually. So I don't know if you can see who's voting, but I've been voting on them. Try a fifth poll, but the post button goes dark instead of highlighted and doesn't post when clicked. Hmm. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're from Canada too. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just went live because, couldn't sleep and, you know, just wanted to say a little bit of what's going on. Just wanted to, you know, make a statement. It's kind of a mellow chat. Canadian royalty actually lives in Detroit. Sad. Yeah, I don't get certain screen names at all. Like, it's like, I think it's like a picture of Chips Ahoy, if I'm correct, and it just says Canadian royalty. Like, what the fuck kind of inside joke shit is that? Like, what reference is that? What mean? Like, how do you, like, people will say like, oh, I made, I made my username based on this and that and that and this, but like, I can't, I can't figure out how you get to, I can't figure out how you get to that. What, Ryan, you chilling, bro? Kind of. I mean, I don't know. My thing is like, as far as like contacting like any of the family or whatever, I don't know. I mean, um, I would kind of say if I take issue with like any kind of issue I would take with it, it's with that. It's like the best thing you can do is just let them dig their hole. Let them um like show who they are. That's why I'm not for banning. You know, not for timing out. Like let them show who they are. I'm gonna kind of walk around a little bit. Canadians buy their groceries from a store called Canadian Tire. That makes sense. Still fun to watch them dig them holes. Like 100 Shia LaBeoufs. Yeah, I just picture that shit. Walking in a circle, Ryan makes us dizzy. Yeah, I think like most of the Canadian population is on the border of Canada. And I heard I think in the world, the least populated places is like North Canada, like northern Canada. From what I know, I've heard. Oh wow, yeah, Uncle Beverly with the statistics. 90% lives within 100 miles of the border. Toronto is the most populated in all Canada. I probably will go to Montreal. Maybe Montreal and Toronto. Yeah. So
Not much. I'm gonna be on here for just a minute. I know how you feel, but I feel different than how you feel. And I just want to tell everybody that I did make that call. I did promise Edward I would make that call. I talked to Lisa. I was very nice to her. I was very respectful to the lady. I did not record the video or anything when I talked to her. But it's really heartbreaking what she told me about Edward. Okay. I do have a video of calling up somebody else, but that's beside the point. But the thing about this is, I knew he was hiding something. And I do feel that I do have a right to call her up when I feel that there's something there that he's holding back and he did not want nobody to know.
Yeah, you think?
And see, he did her bad.
Well, I mean,
he
yeah, but
treated
like,
her mentally, well, hold on. He mentally treated her bad. And when his child was in a hospital dying, Edward didn't go see the child. Then when he went to work, his boss, how's your child? Oh, my child's doing good. But in that all reality, the child was dying. Okay. The child's alive now and doing well. But when she found out, what kind of person he is years later, it was wrecking her life. So when he got busted for drugs, she moved and she has custody of the kids, full custody. And she said that she wished she had never met him. And she thanked me for calling her because she didn't know there were CP charges, or not charges, but there was a CP warrant. He's under investigation. She knew about the drugs, but she didn't know he went to jail. She just knew that he was arrested, and she said that was her time when he was arrested. She moved everything out and she went into hiding because Edward is a very evil man. Edwards did evil things to her. And she gave me her number, and I let somebody else in the community that I trust very dearly to call her up and talk to her. Because even now, she divorced him in 2020. And even now, she's still distraught over this man because he's such an evil person. So I don't feel bad for what I did. She had a right to know that this man has CP to his name. And if Edwards was really for the kids, why isn't he there for his own children? Why wasn't he there when his child was dying? That's the real question.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, they could probably get in the soft soon. You know. But yeah, I mean, I kind of would say anything. I would say based on what's like, all the information out there. But yeah, gotta kind of find my way back. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna end the live right now.